Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. If you've not been here before, a massive warm welcome, and if you have, welcome back to the channel. I really do appreciate your support. It means so much to me. I can't even tell you or put it into words how much it means to me that you've obviously come back to the channel. So today's video is going to be a Shop My Stash review on the products that I pulled last week. So we're just going to talk about them and I'm going to give you my thoughts on them, tell you whether I'm going to declutter anything from the collection. So it's basically like a review slash roundup of the products that I pulled in last week's video. So I'm not going to talk too much face to face like this. I'd just prefer to get into the everyday makeup drawer and show you what I'm keeping and show you what I'm decluttering if there is anything. I can't remember if I am decluttering anything, but yeah, I've not used everything because there's another 2 days. I've only just used the Karma Kiss of Fire today to create this look. Very simple, but yeah, I quite like it. I like the teal eyeshadow all over the lid. But yeah, let's get into my everyday makeup drawer, as that's what you're all here for. So we're starting with my eyeshadow palettes. So I've been using this quite a lot this week just to get a feel for it and to see if I want to keep it in my collection. Basically, it's a really pretty palette on the outside. I did have some trouble with it when I have been using it previously, which I have done a video on. So this is the Too Faced Eggnog Latte. Right, so the mattes were always okay, like that Skinny Latte is a brilliant crease shade. Frosty Nog as well is a good one. Eggnog Latte is good for the inner corner. That one, what's it called, Iced Coffee, isn't a good eyeshadow at all. It's just not pigmented. And then these two, Central Perk and Cold Brew, I've managed to get them work just by using the Too Faced glitter glue, because they're quite pressed, especially this Cold Brew shade, but they're not the easiest to work with. And then you've got the gorgeous Peach Cobbler shade, so I will be putting this one back in the collection. I do want to keep it. Then we've got this Revolution and Imagination. I'm happy to report that I've used practically all the eyeshadows that I want to use anyway, and I really do love it. Like I said in last week's video, I love these shades here. I'm not going to go through all that again, but I will put a card here with the review that I did last week. Really like this and think it's worth the money, as it's only like £10. Like all the collaboration palettes are. This Essence Good Day Sydney, it's looking at the moment like it's probably gonna have to be another week, along with the other Essence products that I pulled, just because I've not got around to filming it yet. I mean, it is a gorgeous palette. I just wanted to use all the other eyeshadow palettes that I'd pulled, and I just pulled too many. So at the moment I'm using, like I said earlier in the intro, I'm using the Revolution Karma Kiss of Fire palette, which just looks like that. I'm sure you all know what it looks like. And on first experiences, I've used the crease shade out of this palette here. So let me just show you. I've used that middle crease shade because I don't like to go in too dark. Then I went in with Yellow Heart. Then Bibby. Bibby is it has a lot of fallout, guys. I was shocked at just how much fallout, because I've not experienced anything like that with Revolution palettes. But you can definitely work with it. And then I went in with Dominion. And then I used that highlighter, what's that called, I can't see, Flash Me. This one here, Opulence, I'm going to have to use as a gold eyeshadow, but I'm glad because it doesn't really have a gold eyeshadow in the palette, so that will look nice. Maybe I'll do a look with that tomorrow. So they will definitely be staying in for another week. And I already know what palette I'm going to be pulling for next week as well. So I will be pulling another palette At the moment I'm just going to leave it like that, and I've found a little space for it now. All my Halloween decorations are down, so it just goes there. And then let's talk about this before we go into the everyday makeup drawer. I've made a huge dent on it. It's now down to here. There's hardly any left, which I'm so glad about, because I really don't like this, guys. I've made no secret of not liking it. It's definitely going to be in a favourites and fails video, probably in November. But I wanted to use it just because it is quite expensive. Even though I didn't pay the £16 for it that Daddy did in the UK, I only paid half price, £8. You know, I wanted to use it up. You know, I didn't want it to just go to waste. So then we're going into the everyday makeup drawer, which has quite a lot more things here, but they're all Essence, so we'll talk about that in a second. So I've not used all these. I've not used this Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Peach Glow yet. I've got 2 days for that though, so that's fine. Use that today. It's really, really nice, guys. It's a lot nicer on the cheeks than it looks in the pan. Oh, I've just dipped my finger in there. It's one of those sheen blushes as well, that's right up my street. Really nice, so I will be keeping that. I don't know if I'll be getting to play with it anymore, because I've got quite a few blushes here. We've got the Dior Ombre one, which was also in last week's Shop My Stash. So again, it will get your words out. It will be in the cards if you want to check that out. Then there's this. I'll probably use this tomorrow. It's the Max Factor Cream Puff Blush in the shade 10 Nude Mauve. We've also got this that I want to test out. I think this one will be getting decluttered, to be honest. And then I pulled this highlighter by Colourpop. It's in Stole the Show. So that's for that section. So then there. We've got this. I pulled this last week for the Essence video that I want to do. It's a Sunkissed Tropical Bronze, but I've actually managed to find a contour kit by Essence, so I'm just going to put that back. I wanted to keep it in to tell you that I'm not going to be using it this week, so I'm going to put that in my bronzer collection. So then I've been using this Rimmel Stay Matte, and even though it is a long-lasting pressed powder, it's the glow one, so it's in 003 Peach Glow, and I use this as a finishing powder and it looks lovely, guys. I highly recommend this, as it's only like £3.99 in the UK. So yeah, it's a really good one. This Revolution one, I'm not 100% sure on it yet. I do need to play with it a lot more, even though I've been wearing it every day. I don't know, I just don't know about it, guys. So I don't want to give you a false review. It's obviously the peach one, but yeah, I'm going to continue to use it, and then I'll probably pull it for another week I'm not going to use it for next week. I'm going to pull a different powder, but I will continue to use this one and also the number 7 one that I got, and give you reviews on them separately. Then we've got this Smashbox Crush on Blush palette that I've been using. I've really been enjoying using it again. Really, I'll show you what I've been using. So, I can't get it up. I repressed the highlighter and I did manage to get a couple of uses out of it, but it's gone all crumbly, so I'm going to dig all that out and just like put it in the bin. So the blush I've been using is this one, and I've also mixed it with this one. So what are them two blushes called? Warm Apricot and Guava. I've used this bronzer as well, which is called what? Suntan. And I haven't used these two, so I'm going to try and use those two over the next 2 days, just so I have used everything in the palette. But I do like the two blushes up at the top more, the Warm Apricot and the Guava, and that's why they're just not getting used. So I've been using that. What else? Oh yeah, I've got some exciting news to show you, or tell you. This NYX single eyeshadow, I always go through these kind of eyeshadows really fast, just because I use them as a base eyeshadow to make sure that my eyeshadows blend really well, and also set my concealers. And I've hit Baby Pan, you can see it through there. Whoops. Nice. I've hit Baby Pan. It's not in a project or anything. I wish I'd put that in a project, but it's not. So yeah, I can't believe I've hit it. I mean, I've not... This little eyeshadow palette, sorry, this little eyeshadow hasn't been open that long. So yeah, really impressed with myself there. Haven't used anything from here, so there's nothing to report there. These are all project pans. That's a project pan eye pencil as well. I use this on the daily. It's but first espresso, and I'll be using it in that Essence Get Ready With Me that I do. So let's go down to here. So I found this in my drawer. I knew that I had some Essence powders. I don't know why I didn't pull them last week when I pulled the other two powders. So this is the Essence Brighten Up powder, banana powder, sorry, and it is a bit excessive having all these powders, but I need as much Essence products to do the video as possible. The only thing I think I don't have is the mascara. I didn't just want to buy a mascara for the sake of it. So I think I'll be using my Kiko ones next week, because the Urban Decay Perversion one is drying down a little bit, so I think that's going to have to go into the empties. But yeah, that's better anyway for the actual video, as Kiko's more affordable. So anyway, we've got the Essence Brighten Up banana powder. Then I saw this in my local Wilko. It's the Essence Contouring Duo palette. These must be new, because last time I went in there they didn't have it. They've got two shades. They've got this one for lighter skin, and then they've got one for darker skin. So I showed you this last week as well, the Essence Iron Face palette, and I'm going to use it for the highlighter and the blush. And then I pulled this blush out. I thought this blush would go really well with the blush in the Essence 02 Rise and Shine palette. This one is Essence Matte Touch blush in the shade Peach Me Up. Really like this. I've only used it once or twice though, so they're just going to lie there until I've actually done that Get Ready With Me, and also that 3 looks in one palette. This is going to get passed on. I thought it might. It's the W7 The Cheeky Trio. The only thing I really liked from this was the bronzer, believe it or not. I thought the bronzer might be too dark, but I don't just want to keep it for the sake of one thing in the palette, so I'll pass that on and see if my niece wants it. Still not used that or the other sachets, so that's all that's in there. And then we're going down to face products. So I haven't used this. I'm worried that it's going to pill on me. I think that was just a one-off, to be honest. That happened last week. So that's the Body Shop Vitamin C Instant Glow Enhancer. Not used this yet, because obviously I've not filmed that Essence Get Ready With Me, so that will stay in until that's done. Then I use this every single day. It's the Nivea Daily Essentials 24-hour Moisture Boost Moisturiser. That's really nice. So we've got the Essence Camouflage Full Coverage Concealer. I've not used it yet. So that's going to stay in until the Essence video gets done. I've been using this every single day. I do want to get it out of the collection. It is one of the older foundations in my collection, so I've been using that one over any other. I've not used this Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup. You know the drill. It's going to stay in there until I've done the Essence video. I've used this a couple of times. It's the Nivea Daily Essentials 24-hour Moisture and Express Primer. I can't relay how good this is, and it is so inexpensive. So yeah, I really recommend that. I've used this. It's nearly done now, guys. I've been using it last few days. This is the Bare Minerals Primetime Primer. I thought it said eyeshadow primer then. I was just about to say, gosh, I've been using it on my face. Right, so this is an eyeshadow primer, and it's the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base. I have been using this every single day. And then this is the concealer that I've been using every single day as well. This is nearly done now as well. So it's the Collection 16-Hour Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer. And then that's everything, guys. Right, so this is what we're looking like. So this is my everyday makeup for last week. We will be changing it out on Wednesday, so I have just got a couple more days to actually play with makeup and test the products and see if anything else needs to be decluttered. Apart from that, that's going to go back into the makeup drawer just because I'm not going to be using it. So yeah, I do need to test a few of these products because they are on the chopping block, blushes and highlighters. So yeah, that's all the Essence things that I will be using in my upcoming Essence video, so they will probably stay in for another week. Project pans. Then we've got this Smashbox blush palette that I want to put through its paces a little bit more. I want to obviously use those powders for another 2 days. Then we've got all the face products here, and then some products here that I haven't got around to using, and they're just my bubbles at the back. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, I would love if you would become a part of my family here on YouTube. It would mean so much to me. And also hit that notifications bell as well, as that tells you when I upload. I upload Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and I'll see you in the next one. See you on Wednesday. Bye.